truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right, ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
Okay, now I'm back in attack mode. But why won't women let men cheat in peace? Right? Let us do what we do. Let us live in our truth. If you don't like us cheating, don't fuck with us. Simple. And this is women's, like, to me, don't make no sense. You get with a guy knowing the chances of him fucking another woman on you is a very great chance. Why are you risking it? And then when it happens, you complain about it. In reality, you might as well accept it and embrace it. Just like we embrace y'all gold digging asses, just like we embrace y'all gold digging asses, you need to accept our cheating asses. Boo. I'm keeping it real. We got to stop this madness, man. Why are you tripping on niggas cheating and you're a gold digger? You coming in with your hand out, looking at somebody to give you something. Beggars can't be choosy. Beggars can't be choosy. Don't y'all get it, man? The women, they got all don't have sex with no more women, but they want us to be 6 figures, 6 feet. They got all these demands, expectations, and on top of, we can't get no extra coochie. They should just let us cheat in peace. Let us cheat in peace. You know what I'm saying? We let y'all be gold diggers in peace. We let y'all be 304s in peace. What's up, Nightis? For real. You let us cheat in peace. We let y'all be 304s in peace. We let y'all be gold diggers in peace. We let y'all be emotional wrecks in peace. Y'all want us to accept you as you are, but you don't want to accept us as we is. Make that make sense. These women coming into you want to know they're going to be the only one, and they ain't virgins. How can a non-virgin ask a man, well, could you just fuck me for the next 50 years and nobody else? That's an unreasonable ask. That is an unreasonable ask. Let us cheat in peace. And men, we need to make better contracts. Right? You want money, you want this, you want that extra. Well, I want extra women. Never give up your options for gold digging bitches. Never give up your options for somebody who's coming in with their hand out. Why would you do something like that? Why would you give a gold digging woman and just be with her and only her? That's stupid, right? You might as well look. We both want what we want. You want money and all these other things. I want multiple bitches. Let's come to the table and let's talk it out. But no, us niggas keep going for the okie doke. We keep going for the okie doke. We want to try to please this woman, be faithful to this woman, and guess what? She got a work husband, right? She gonna leave your ass anyway. These women leaving anyway. Look at the divorce rate. Loyalty is not guaranteeing you no motherfucking healthy long-term relationship. It doesn't guarantee you that. Giving up all your options does not guarantee you she's going to be there in the end. You being loyal does not mean she's not going to divorce your ass. Let us cheat in peace. Take your foot off the neck, women. Take your foot off the nigga's neck. Take it off. Take it off their neck. These niggas coming to my channel and balling and leaving. Oh, hell no, Ruthless. Hell no, Ruthless. I get with the woman I love. I'm going to be faithful. And you going to be faithful while she getting her back blown out. Yeah. Just let us cheat in peace. And to the women, if you don't like the way we cheat, because we have multiple women, we get an extra coochie, leave us alone. Because what you want, another bitch will. Yeah, but you want another bitch will. Yeah, if you don't want to give me no coochie, somebody else will give me some coochie. Yeah. We got to understand, this is the game. And women need to let us cheat in peace. They need to let us have our way like Burger King. Y'all up here celebrating 304s. Y'all celebrate these 304s, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Ice Spice, but won't tell me to be faithful. Celebrate the hoes and tell me don't go fuck the hoes. Make that make sense. How you gonna celebrate the hoes and tell me don't go fuck the hoes? If you want me to be faithful, then you need to pay. You need to pay for this loyalty. Because if loyalty was a standard of success of a relationship, then divorce rates wouldn't be so high. But we all know women underperform. We all understand women underperform in their duties and still expect a nigga to be loyal. Yeah.
Because he's sad. And I quote, that men need to cheat on their women to find out if they really love them.
They need to cheat, like
Yeah.
as in, because cheat means deceive, right? So
Yes.
you need to go outside. Like there's open relationship where your girl is very much aware you're gonna have other women, right?
Yeah.
But why cheat? Why not just say right now we're still dating, but I'm gonna explore other women? That to me sounds like manipulation.
It is sound like manipulation, to be honest. But like, how, like, say a man in my position, say like, I meet a girl, I know her, she know who I am, she understand my background and all of this. How do I find out if she truly loves me for me?
But how do you find out if you truly love her by cheating on her? What is that?
You know what? That was the only thing I could come up with. And I know there's more things, but cheating, people, it's such a broad a thin line into cheating too, because people
Right.
automatically think sex. No,
Right.
It don't have to be a sexual encounter. Like, just, I don't know if it'll be intentional, but it unintentional. Like, damn. Maybe
But let me give you some real talk. Only people that love you for you is God, dogs, and your mama. Like that's just real talk. You became who you are. Everyone that's attached to you, like that's your essence. You know. So you almost just have to accept that to a certain degree. You're not really gonna know who's there for you unless you got into a position where you're really down and out. Let's say you lose it all and then you have no money, no fame. That's the only way you're going to know if a person's really about you. But at the same time, I mean, you are who you are. Like everybody's working to attract, like girls go to the gym to look cute because they want the best of the best. So it's almost like you're never going to know that. Just God, dogs, and your mama.
something.
Huh?
And
gotta
you know
go
what
through
else
something.
it is?
Yeah, you
though?
have to go through something.
I think too, tell a woman the truth and let her truly see who you are.
Right.
That's how you know if anyone loves you, when you can see me for the person that I am.
maybe
on my
not
worst
cheat. Maybe
day.
if I like lose my legs.
Maybe if you lose your
something.
money and you broke.
Or I
Maybe if you
lose-
ask
if
her,
I
maybe
lose-
if you call her and say, babe, I don't got it this month. Can you help me pay my bills? How about that? Like, not everything has
They
to be
outta here.
attached
She
to.
outta here. She outta
I mean,
here.
if she can't afford it,
She out of here.
So, you know what's interesting that I hear that often from men who are extremely successful? Is that a concern of yours? Like, do you feel like everyone around you just wants to be around you because of who you are, because you have money, because you have status?
Yeah. That's the feeling.
Does
for
that
the
bother
most
you?
part. I think you just grow in it, and you just like, damn. You always keep you just always feel like you're looking over your shoulder. You always, it messes with your trust.
Right.
You know, and it's like, damn, you might be sitting there one day and just be like, man, I'm ready to be off.
But you know what, though? I like what you said. You gave a great example. Be honest and see what she does with your honesty, right? Because you got to, for real love, lasting love, if you want to go to the end of time, if that's the position that you're at, you want her to know who you are. You can't act every single day. You can act in the beginning. Everybody shows up as an actor for like the first 30, 60 days. But eventually, you got to take the wig off. You got to take the makeup off. It gets real. Is that person still going to love you? So what I would say, a person in your position, be vulnerable and see what happens with it. I mean, it's going to be a risk. But I think anyone that you could be completely honest with, and if they accept you for who you are, okay, that's step number one. Or if they say, you know what, I respect that you need other women, but I'm not about that life. So I'm going to go. And if I'm available when you come back, so be it. But I'm not tripping. I'm not going to be on your list because you Paul Pierce. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you like me, that means other men like me. So you just better hope while you're playing, I'm available when you're done. You know?
100%. And you said,
sorry.
Go ahead.
You said, be honest. What about tell a lie and see how they react?
why?
Well, how would she know? What's the lie, though?
No.
Okay.
Say, all right, listen, she said, be honest, be vulnerable,
Right.
right? But what if you tell a lie, so I don't go out and cheat,
Okay.
but then I just go and tell her I cheated on her?
Well,
Tell a lie about it, and
Right.
just to see, boom, how she react.
I
Boom,
think, no, okay, that could be a test. And men do that at
That is
times.
the stupidest thing. You're creating distrust in your relationship for no reason. You are creating tests that don't need to be created. Like I said, God will create tests for you in a relationship. Your representative.
See, the thing about it is women, they trip on cheating because they want to have the power. They want to have leverage in a relationship. And to gain that power in their mind is for you to give up all your options and make them your priority. And this gives them leverage and a sense of power, and like they can control you, right? You get out of line, what they're gonna tell you, they're gonna use that vagina against you. But if you're having a gang of women and dealing with them, now they can't use their vagina against you. Because you get mad at them, don't want to give none, then you can go out and get you some. Like, oh, you don't want to give me none tonight? Okay. And women don't like to compete either. They don't want to compete for you because they think they're the prize. Women think they're the prize. So they're not going to want to go out and compete for you. So if you dating this woman, you're going out on dates and you tell her, hey baby, look, I want 2 or 3 girlfriends. She's most likely going to say, oh, I'm gonna have to pass on that. Because just like Kendra said, just if you like me, other men like me. So really she's a hypocrite. Because the same thing she judged you by is the same thing she's leveraging you with. Well, if you don't want to give me everything I want, I got all these men over here ready to fuck me and give me everything I want. Take your pick. And that's why that's why women like to weigh out the options. That's why women like to let you know, hey, if you don't comply, this other guy will fly. So it's, but here's the deal. Here's the bad part. When you're dating someone and courting them, whatever, and you're paying that money, and their expectation is that you're loyal to them, then that's kind of unfair, in my opinion, if you guys aren't married. Because you guys aren't guaranteed to work out. See, that's the thing about it. When you try to date with intentions or court and all that shit, it's not guaranteed y'all going to work out. You complying to her standard does not guarantee a successful mission. And that's the bad part about acquiescing to that fucking law.
Can only stay within the relationship for the first 3 months. After that, your representative and who you're pretending to be and trying to show up as the perfect woman or man is going to go away. And people are going to have to start seeing you for who you are. And understand, you might be Paul Pierce, but sometimes for women, being with a celebrity is very difficult. It takes away a lot from them, and who they are as a person. And you're at the forefront of the life. And as a woman, that.
And what happens? She gets jealous. Now she's going to get jealous because she wants to be at the forefront. She wants the attention, but she don't want you to have the attention. If you get more attention to her, aka, if you decode that, if you're going to get a gang of pussy, you got to get in the gang, having sex with a gang of women, she feels you're getting more attention to her or just as much. There's no way she's going to be with you. She wants to oppress you. She wants to oppress you under her emotional entrapment. That's what she wants to do. She wants you. She knows women are smart, man. They know that men want multiple women. They know that we desire several women. They know that would make us happy. But most men fold to make her happy. They stop dealing. Because if you stop dealing with your options and what you're dealing with, you're not doing it because to make yourself happy. You're doing it to make her happy. And now, once you meet a woman and you give up your options and you opt in to make her happy, now you're living for her happiness, which is the way she feels. And that's dangerous because now you're not living for your happiness. You're living for her happiness, meaning she's enslaving you. She's oppressing you. Can we say women are oppressors? Because now she's telling you, of all these beautiful women out here, who are attractive, you can't touch none of them. You can't, you better not so much as like a bitch picture. You can't even like a picture on Instagram. If you like a picture on Instagram, that's problems. You can't even admire another woman and she find out about it. Because why? She wants to keep you in a chain. And she wants to show that this is how you tame a man. This is why women trip on cheating. Because if you cheat, now it makes her look powerless, that she doesn't have control over you, that she's not taming you correctly. That's why they're like, oh, why are you fucking another girl? Da, 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 da. Because you're making her feel powerless. Because women know men by nature want more than one woman. They're not stupid. But if they can make you submit to their will, they win, right? And then when they get tired of you, they still divorce you. They still leave you. And this is what us men have to understand. Giving up all these things that we like for this woman and living for her happiness don't mean she's not going to go get her work husband. Doesn't mean that she's not going to have emotional roller coasters. Don't mean she's not going to leave you in the end. Because we understand happiness is fleeting. And if you do everything right, guess what? We know that women are notorious for getting bored. Boring. And she'll get her a Pookie. Or she'll get her some guy who shows her a great time, right? So all this giving up, living for some other happiness, in my estimated opinion, is insane. It's insane. And why us men do it all the time? I don't know, right? To me, you need to do you.
That can be difficult. So there is a lot of tests, especially being with a man of your stature, that a woman probably has to face. Why are you trying to create distrust in a relationship that you don't need to do?
No, I'm trying to create trust.
No, by lying.
I'm trying to
you're
create
being
trust on my
selfish.
end.
You're creating something for you, but
Right.
you're causing chaos for the other person.
You're right.
So
You're
you're
right.
being selfish and you're not reciprocating what you want. How does she trust you? You're a celebrity with money. Women are throwing themselves at you all day. So you're so worried about creating trust for you that you're taking it away from your relationship. And it's just silly.
Well, let me jump in.
Please, go ahead.
I can see you're very passionate, and I see both perspectives. Not to defend him, but to explain him.
Yeah.
He's when you are, first of all, you're part of the 1%. So his life is the 1%. When you're a basketball player, women are constantly coming up to you all his life. Like you probably was a basketball player in high school, right?
Yeah.
So before I go any further, let me ask you this question. How do you respect a woman that will be okay with you cheating?
No, I don't respect a woman that will be okay with me cheating.
Okay, so that's the point. And that's why I understand why he wants to do the test, because in his mindset, which I appreciate, he wants to see, okay, if I tell her I'm sleeping with other women and she does nothing, I know clearly she wants to be with me because what I can provide. But if I tell her and she's out, like, nah, I know who you are. I respect who you are, but I respect myself more than I respect who you are. I got to keep it moving. So you're right. It's not a good lie, but he's just trying to weed out all the women, because there's so many women who will not give a fuck.
Well, you're wrong at what you're saying, because he's actually trying to say that if you cheat and stay, you love me.
No, he didn't say that.
He said
though.
that on his clip. That's a verb.
If I believe if your woman lets you have other women, she loves you more than a woman who's trying to keep you from other women. right? And this is my logic. Follow me on this. Follow me. If she is concerned about your happiness, and she sees that, by watching you are looking at, she see you checking out other women, and she know that when she met you that you were dating an array of women, and if she sees that this makes you happy as well as being with her, why would she not cater to that happiness for you because all the things you're providing for her? Why would she not provide that happiness to you? That would be the greatest gift you can give me. Fuck the ties. Keep the motherfucking shoes for Christmas. Keep the motherfucking ties for my birthday. Baby, I bought you 2 bad bitches. And you can fuck them as long as you want. And as much time as you like. That would make her more valuable to me as a wife or as a girlfriend. I would then think she's irreplaceable. That would mean she's concerned about my happiness as just as well as I'm concerned about her happiness. And love is an action word. And that act of selflessness will be so valuable to me. I might send them bitches home. Like, fuck that. But women don't sit like that because they make it all about them and their happiness. See, this is where this reciprocation comes in, right? This is where the reciprocity is a very important part. If this woman is getting all this money and time and stuff from you, right? And she wants to, because most men, they cater to a woman's happiness. They want her to be happy. We're very concerned about our happiness. And part of our happiness is doing what we might not really want to do, but we do it because we want you to be happy, is stop having sex with other women. But now, we also give you money. We also give you our time, our attention. So many men acquiesce to your unstable emotions. And you know this. But why would you not, want to reciprocate that to our happiness? Give what makes us happy. You know what makes me happy. I like women. Women know that. Other women know that. Man, my husband, he likes beautiful women. You know what? That would be probably the best gift I can give him. You know what? I'm going to do something to make him happy. But, women aren't going to do it. They don't see it that way. But even if you take away that, right? When I come home, dance sexy for me. Right? You be that bitch then. Come home and make me feel like a king. When I get home, I want to feel like a king. Not just cook food, but get dressed sexy, massages, run bath water, make sure I have my favorite juice. That'd be nice. But they don't even want to do that.
Okay, what he said.
Okay, then he's flipping up. Right now, he just said that's 2 different answers. Because you told me if she cheats and she accepts it, you wouldn't respect her.
He's contradicting himself.
Okay, so which one is the truth? It's truth at the dark, Paul.
We don't know,
because because now I gotta go back and defend her because that's 2 different answers. So what is the honest truth? Would you respect a woman if you cheated and she stayed with you, or would you respect her more if she left you?
Ooh,
I love her.
No, that's a good question. No, I don't. Would I respect her Wait, say that again.
Okay, so you cheat on her,
Okay.
you tell her,
Okay, I
and
tell
she's
her.
like, you know what, don't let it happen again, and forgives you easily. Or you cheat on her, you tell her, and she's like, I'm out. Like, that was not our agreement. I already told you what I was on, and she leaves. Which one?
I'd rather be out.
You'd rather her be out.
Yeah, because now let me it's how she go out though. If she go out the door, it's a certain way you got to go out the door.
How you gotta go out the door?
That is crazy.
What does he mean? How you go out the door, boy?
You gotta be tears. You gotta be mad and sad. You can't.
Oh, she
just
has
be-
to cry.
So
something.
what happened to your clip that's going viral today on Hollywood Unlock All the Blogs, where you said in order to see if a woman loves you, you have to cheat on her, and if she stays, she loves you. So where is that coming in with this whole scenario? Because it doesn't really make sense now.
Well, it's gonna be a breakup and a get back.
Okay.
So you want to make a woman struggle for love, basically.
I mean, how else a woman gonna go through it?
Well, you know,
Like-
Being
You know,
so right now, Paul
Pierce, he did good, but he didn't stand 10 toes down. Right? He kind of let the women run him. I would shot a bit on that. They'd ask me, I'd be like, because it's all about my happiness. She's a carry to my happiness too. All these years of me making her happy and making sure she get that nice, the nice dinners and the gifts, great sex, all the things I've done for her to make her happy, help her be happy. She needs to, hey, let me cheat in peace. And hey, if it makes me happy, that should be her concern. But we are scared to ask her those things. Men are scared. We're intimidated to ask all women for that. We are. We are scared to say, you know what? I want another bitch. I want another woman. We don't have the balls to say it. We won't let our nuts hang. You know what I mean? Because we act accordingly, right? We act according to try to make her happy, not to make ourselves happy. And this is where, to me, it's a bad deal because divorces are still happening. Divorce is still happening. A lot of men end up having another woman anyway, a side piece, because the wife is underperforming. So you might as well ask for it. Instead of trying to sneak and do it.
So you're telling women to how do they accept cheating? Is it because women let their feelings get involved? When a lot of times we'll fuck a chicken, our feelings ain't even in it. We're just doing it because that's what we do. So how should women deal with a nigga that's providing, but he's cheating too?
I can't tell them how to deal with that. They deal with it anyway. How can you tell women what to deal with and they're already dealing with it? The average nigga got a nigga who cheat, or she done had a boyfriend to cheat, or she suspect him cheating. She already dealing with it in her mind. She already thinking he cheating, even if he ain't cheating. It's already in her mind. So she's already wired to deal with it, whether you're cheating or not. So it don't matter if you're not cheating. In her mind, you cheat, nigga. So you might as well cheat, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. In her mind, you cheating, even if you ain't cheating. So cheat.
They gonna hate you for this one.
I'm being honest.
And he's not. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Even if you ain't cheating, she thinks you're cheating. That's why they want that location. That's why they want the code to the phone or crack the code to your phone. This is part of their insecurity. They think you're cheating already. But we, as men, over and over again, we just constantly bow down to these gold diggers. They gold diggers. And we're sitting here letting them dictate play. They're not, look, men are paying a lot of money to be with women or to deal with women. They're paying, the great generality, men are paying a lot of money just to have women in their life, just to have a woman in their presence. And you mean tell me you letting her dictate play? Oh, well, you can't, you got to put a chain on that dick. You got to put a chain on that dick. You can't let these women dictate play and take the money. And a lot of these women got work husbands. A lot of these women got work husbands. Or they got a guy they're sticking around with. So we're going to sit here and let them suppress our desires to be with multiple women while they go out. And most of them, because women cheat just as much as men, if not more. So why won't they let us cheat in peace? Because we keep going for it. We keep going for the okie doke. I want to read one that Charlie White funny. I want to.
So you're telling women to how do they accept cheating? Is it because women let their feelings get involved? When a lot of times we'll fuck a chicken, our feelings ain't even in it. We're just doing it because that's what we do. So how should women deal with a nigga that's providing, but he's cheating too?
I can't tell them how to deal with that. They deal with it anyway. How can you tell women what to deal with and they're already dealing with it? The average nigga got a nigga who cheat, or she done had a boyfriend to cheat, or she suspect him cheating. She already dealing with it in her mind. She already thinking he cheating, even if he ain't cheating. It's already in her mind. So she's already wired to deal with it, whether you're cheating or not. So it don't matter if you're not cheating. In her mind, you cheat, nigga. So you might as well cheat, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. In her mind, you cheating, even if you ain't cheating. So cheat.
They gonna hate you for this one.
I'm being honest, though, my nigga. Think about this. I know some faithful niggas, but boy, they women swear up and down, them niggas cheating like a motherfucker. And I be saying, boy, I know some fake buddy nigga going through it. And I be saying, man, shit, you might well go and cheat. Homie, my nigga wife swear up and down, he in the club with me like a motherfucker. My nigga catching hell, my nigga. Homie, my nigga like being in the club with me. My nigga go to the room. Homie, my nigga, homie, man, I ain't never seen a nigga. I've been trying to get my cheat for 12 years, and he a faithfully married man, homie. I've been trying to get my nigga OG Sane to fuck with a hoe. My nigga won't do it, my nigga. He won't give himself away. What's wrong with you, nigga? God damn, nigga, please. He won't do it. So I just, shit, man, but my heart weak for him because his woman scrubbing down. He cheating like a motherfucker, my nigga. My heart weak for him. But I can't speak on his wife, how bad she doing, my nigga. I be wanting to cry for my nigga, homie. He a good nigga. Everything is about my nigga sacrifice his life for his wife, and she swear by God, this nigga in the club with hoes with me. She swear by God, my nigga got a baby by an Asian. My nigga don't even with Asian. He don't even like white people and Asian. Man, my nigga going through it, my nigga. And he a good nigga, my nigga. So that's why I'm a low down dirty motherfucker. Cause even when you good, my nigga, they go, thank you, low down and dirty, based on the nigga who she had before you. Based on the nigga she had before you, she gonna put that on you, nigga. Yeah. Whether it's her dad, she gonna put it on you. whether you a good nigga or not, my nigga. So be what you go be. Just try to do right by the people, nigga, even when you do wrong. That's all I can say. Just try to do right by your people, nigga, even if you do wrong. Cause we all
So
gonna do wrong.
so what do you think it is about us men? Do you think it's the thrill of just, you know, is it our ego?
It has nothing to do with our ego, homie. Whatever God created us, made us like this. That's why we fail at trying to be monogamous. That's why it's almost impossible. That's why we fail at it, homie. That's why some nigga got to go grab hold to a supreme God or something to try to walk in this light. But love is what conquers that part of your nature. Love is what conquers that part of your nature, homie, to make you submit to the love and not your nature. Because your nature is to do wrong. Your nature is to tell a lie when you think a lie will benefit you. Your nature is to get over and take advantage. That's your nature. But your values, your morals, your principles will make you balance that nature. You see what I'm saying? So when you love somebody enough, homie, eventually you find ways and you learn ways to make whatever sacrifices you have to make so you don't keep bringing this kind of hurt to what you love. Even if you got to deny yourself. That's the level most good men wake up and strive to be. I can deny myself for the betterment of these people, homie, because I love them. I don't want to hurt. So I'm going to deny this. I'm going to try to replace this desire with something else rather than giving into my nature. So most niggas do that, but what they replace that desire with is porn. They replace that desire rather than going out and cheat. Now they serial masturbators and addicted to porn because it's in their nature to look at a different woman every day. Homie, I don't look on the Explore page. I don't watch porn. Nigga, I try to, I be mad at motherfuckers. Yeah. All day long, beautiful, all day long, homie. And we consumed by it. We live in a sexually driven world. Sex is promoted all day.
Yep.
Everybody half naked. Everybody fine. Everybody, come on, homie. How can you deny this?
Yeah, that Explore page is dangerous. I stay off that. That's crazy.
And it's your nature. And if you hadn't been taught and trained how to protect yourself and not give yourself away to just any and everybody. We're taught to just give ourselves away to any and everybody who will accept us. We're taught that as a little boy. Whoever let you, rather than being selective and choosing who we give ourselves to. You ain't supposed to give yourself to know anybody, man or woman. It lowers the value of who you is. Just any and everybody. Nigga, that's why I talk the way I talk. Boldly. Because I ain't just been fucking any and everybody, my nigga. That's why I can stand at the top of the mountain and say these type of things I say in my community and to people. Because I ain't been fucking any and everybody. By now, homie, it'll be a slew of people coming out saying a bunch of shit about me by now. It's been 5-6 years, homie. I'm sure I done made a bunch of hoes mad, something. You see, homie, yeah. So, yeah, nah, my nigga, we got to learn a new way to try to figure out how to be.
I mean, and on some levels, Charleston Wright's correct. It's our nature. And we suppress our nature to live for somebody else's happiness. And that is, to me, not a great formula. Because the truth is being monogamous is a failure. The one man, one woman relationship is a failure. You giving a woman your time, one woman your energy, one woman your seed, one woman your money, and she might leave you. A lot of women are leaving. and then say, fuck men, fuck him. So was that worth it? Is being loyal to something that might not be loyal to you in the end worth it? You're loyal to her, she's loyal to her emotions and what she feels is best for her. That's what the woman is loyal to. She's not loyal to you per se, and she's entrapped with you with sexual desire and companionship. But what she's loyal to and what makes her tick is how she feels. This is why another nigga can come and take your bitch. This is why you can lose your woman to another man. Or you can lose your woman to social media. You can lose your woman, her listening to her friends, her family. So when men, we make that sacrifice to give up all the options, we're sacrificing and practicing loyalty to something that's not loyal to us. Women are not loyal. Their loyalty is not to us. It's to their emotions and the way they feel. This is why they divorce at 800,000 times a year. This is why they probably leave relationships 1,000,000 times a year, undocumented. Because a woman will always love herself more than she loves you. And as a man, you got to think it's kind of stupid to try to live for somebody else's happiness. Think about it. You're enslaving yourself to try to make someone else happy. Blueface had to find out the hard way. He enslaved himself trying to make Christine happy. And as soon as he went down and he couldn't be enslaved to her happiness no more, she made herself happy by going out and fuck all these dudes. She did that even probably before he fell. But you guys got to understand, this is not, being monogamous is, for men, a bad deal. Unless you can guarantee her she's going to be there in the end, you can't win. Unless you can guarantee her to not leave you, you can't win. Because women, at the end of the day, are going to make the best decisions for them. Whether you like it or not. There is no way, no how, that you can sit there and try to enslave yourself to the emotions of a woman. It's a dumb deal all the way around the board. Thank you for coming to the show. Hit the like button. Rufus out.